Hey guys, my name is Brad Smith, and this is my first se2vault.com video. And so I'd just like to take a minute and introduce myself and tell you a little bit more about se2vault.com and the project that I've been working on for a while. Again, I already mentioned my name is Brad Smith, and I've got a wife and son, and my son is almost one. And so you may see, some toys and some things in the background that just are indicative of that. But um, about myself, I'm a marketing technology consultant. I basically consult with clients on their marketing strategies, specifically around inbound marketing, specifically around optimizing their website for organic search, and and I've also got some development experience. So I'm a developer, and right now my development work is on the side, and I've been working on a project for about 8 months solid. I started this project back in February 2013, right up till about the July timeframe, and my son came in August, of course. So this project went on hold for almost 10 months, and I picked it up about 2 or 3 months ago. So I've been putting a lot of time into it, and I think that it's got a lot to offer. I think that it should help new players as they come in and are looking for builds or need a build quickly, get to a build that they can take over to the game and be able to mimic and utilize. Um, let me tell you a little bit about the purpose of this project. Like I said, this is se2vault.com. The purpose of this, as I kind of have across the top here, is to help you find the clues that success leaves behind. I do believe that this is good for new gamers, but I also believe this is good for experienced gamers, where they can come and not only check out their videos that have been uploaded to YouTube on this site, but also tag and help newer players understand what they're looking at in a YouTube video, specifically around a build or something related to SC2. So, um, it's not only to help you find the clues that success leaves behind, but I really strongly believe and agree with Day 9 TV's, basically Day 9's manifesto on being a better gamer. When I read this the first time, I don't know, it was probably close to 2 years ago, the esports manifesto that he created. I really liked this, and I think it really does a good job of connecting gamers and giving some credence to what it is that we do. Specifically, I love the community. I'm a gamer myself. I have been my whole life. And I really enjoy this, and I've actually written a inbound marketing manifesto, or I should say inbound marketer manifesto that mirrors this a lot. And I actually gave Day 9 some credit related to that. And also, if you want to read a little bit more about this and kind of the purpose of this, I've got this about page, and I'm going to be adding to this manual as time passes, and making sure everybody understands all the functionality that has been built into the site. But I also have this video. I know this is an older video, and I think I found this on sc2c.com. Yeah, I mentioned that here. But I really love this video. It just kind of talks about how every StarCraft 2 player has a Grandmaster that's inside of them, and it just like really also gelled with me. I just get excited about things like that. So I've got that on here. I feel like it's appropriate when I'm telling the story about StarCraft 2. What are some of the other things about StarCraft 2, and what is the purpose behind it? Well, this idea came to me as I was trying, when I was new to the StarCraft 2 community. I started trying to go to YouTube and find builds, I also would look in a lot of other places. It took me a long time to figure out exactly where I could go to get good builds. Now, I know there are websites out there like Twitch TV, which are really good for live streaming, and also good when a live streamer saves the video, and you can go view builds there from a StarCraft 2 streamer. But I saw when I was initially looking, I know there's also GG Tracker and a lot of other replay sites, but you got to really know where to go to get those videos and those replays to be able to take them into to your game. So um, when I went to YouTube and I did some searches, now I think it was near when I first did this, it was kind of near the middle of the life for Wings of Liberty. So this was before Heart of the Swarm came out. And what I realized was, we were several seasons in to, roughly the middle of Wings of Liberty, and what would happen is I would get like a lot of videos that were not related to the current season. So I would, not knowing, I would take a build that was related to a previous season, and then I would try to go execute on the build, and the metagame had changed so much by that time that I just couldn't figure out, why my build wasn't working. So that's kind of the part of this game, is that you have to constantly educate yourself, especially when you're not a pro player and you're not playing, anywhere 5 to 8 hours a day, something like that. Sometimes it's helpful to be able to go and pull a video that can get you the build order that you need to progress into leagues and level up. But that was just kind of the inception of this idea, was just getting outdated builds on YouTube, and so I wanted to try to fix that, and I wanted to see what else I could bring to it, because I felt like the YouTube search functionality is good. I felt like I could add to the search functionality of YouTube, and I think I'm going to be able to show you that here in just a little bit, and with future videos of what it is that we're contributing to the search functionality of finding a good video on YouTube. So that's a little bit about the purpose. My goal with the site, my goal with the site is 100% SC2 video coverage for videos that are on YouTube. So that means I would like to make sure that every single video, even if it's in the past, has at least one tag on it. So I know right now I have several 100,000 videos pulled from YouTube in my database, but only several thousand that have actually been approved by a moderator to show on the front end of the website, which you're going to see here and throughout the website. But I would like for all of those several thousand videos that I have now and more in the future to be tagged. And so part of that is where the community comes in, is where, like, obviously it's going to be really difficult for me to spend a lot of time going through and tagging each video and each of the pieces of each video. So I'm hoping that the community sees this and responds and wants to get engaged. I think I've made it exciting and enjoyable for someone to spend some time on here and contribute to continue building the StarCraft 2 community. So I keep looking over here. I got my notes right here, so I got to keep going back to my notes. But I mentioned 100% SC2 video coverage, and then also enhanced SC2 YouTube search. I kind of already touched on that as well, but I really want to make search functionality better for YouTube, specifically for StarCraft 2. I think we've got a lot to add, and you're going to see that here in just a little bit. So since this is my first video, I wanted to really talk about the purpose and the goals behind the site. But just briefly, as I get going here, I want to just show you a little bit about the site, show you some very basic functionality about what the site is and what it can do, and just kind of show you how you can get engaged on the site and either get a build that you need and or contribute to this community project. So a little bit of an introduction. The main purpose of this is for the user to be able to come quickly and find a video that they're looking for. So if the user comes in the search, they type in Terran build order, they go ahead and search, then a set of videos will come up, and the user will then see some videos that are related to them. Now, some of the videos that are going to show up are going to be dated videos. And the ones that are going to show up right now are going to most likely be based on views, because that's my sort settings. I got it set on views descending. What I would also need to do is, if I want to see the most recent ones, is change the publish date and then click descending, so that change the sort setting to publish date and then click descending, so that I'm going to get a more recent video. Similarly, I could do lots of different searches. The search engine is my own custom search engine, but it searches the database of videos that I have. There is some extended functionality of this search. You'll see down here just below the search box, there's this advanced search filters. And in this advanced search filters, if you click add filter, and then you'll see a drop down with these other filters that will allow you to select a specific filter. Let's say you really want to see a Terran build order, but you don't want to see a Bronze League build order. You want to see a Grandmaster level Terran build order. You can click Grandmaster and keep your Terran build order in there, and then do your search. And if there is a video in the database that matches that search, then that video or those videos will show up. Now, what you're going to see initially as I'm starting out here, as the site is starting out, that there are going to be a lot of tags or searches that are completed that don't have a result. That's because the whole set of videos in the database haven't been tagged appropriately yet, and that's where the community could really assist and make this a much better search functionality. So for now, if you're not finding exactly what you need, just put the search in up here and hit go, and it will search through the video database. As this gets better, and this is where we're actually adding to the search functionality of YouTube, and users come through and tag videos, they will be able to select and add filters to the videos, and then perform a search and see if there's a video in the database anywhere that is added to it that is related to the search and the filters. So some other things that you'll see here are that you can add multiple filters. I can select a season filter, and then I can select the most recent season. I can add another filter, and I can then select the league, and I can say I want to see this current season, I want to see Grandmaster, and then I can do a search there as well. So you have the ability to add tags to your search. Now, what these tags do, these tags, just for advanced search purposes at the moment, if you have more than one tag, they add to each other. So basically what that means is, if I have a video that has the tag 2014 Ladder Season 3, and I have a video that has the tag Grandmaster, so it's this tag and this tag situation, and then my search, then the video will show up. Right now, it's not an or situation. It's not a 2014 Ladder Season 3 or Grandmaster video. It's an and. I'm probably going to build that functionality in there for the search, but for right now, it compounds on top of each other. So right now, it has really advanced search functionality. Again, as I mentioned, as this site goes on, and we work the bugs out and get everything working here, we're going to see a lot more videos that fall right in with the search filters and the functionality here. So also, let me just briefly show you that any user can come in here and add a tag to a video. So if you see a video, let's say this video is talking about Destiny, and or let's choose a different video. This video specifically has a matchup with PVZ. It's a day 9 video, has a PVZ matchup. You can come in here, you can click add, and you can sign in with your user account. And once you're signed in, the ability to tag a video comes into play. I know this is a PVZ, so I can tag this video. It's a PVZ matchup, and I can update, and then you'll see a confirmation that the tag has been added, and now this tag will basically go into a process where other users can come in and confirm or reject that tag. Let's say you made a mistake, another user could come in and say, wait, that's wrong, reject, and or if the tag is correct, they can come in and approve the tag, so that basically a tag will then be added to a video once 3 people have successfully approved a tag. So if I'm one person, then 2 other people come along, approve a tag, then that tag gets added to this video, and then when I go do a search and add an advanced filter for a matchup up here, and I select PVZ, then then there is likely that this video is going to show up in search results. It's basically not likely, it will show up in search results related to a PVZ search because of the tag. Additionally, I have these filters related to each video. As tags get filled out, these numbers will greatly increase. Of course, leagues will stay the same. Seasons will only increase as seasons progress in the StarCraft 2 community. But if there are more casters that have been approved for a video, if there are more languages that have been identified in videos, if there are more maps or players or tournaments or tournament types, then these numbers will increase. Now, things like leagues will just about always stay the same. Player levels, that's basically the difference between professional and amateur. Seasons, let me just show you how this works. If I go into seasons, then I will see all the seasons related to StarCraft 2. And these seasons, I've done a lot of research to make sure these seasons line up as close as possible to the exact seasons that have been in the game already. So we have seasons 1 through what has been talked about as season 1 through what is now called 2014 Ladder Season 3. And these numbers right next to them are the videos that are associated with those particular seasons. So all this means right now, that number means right now is that I have an approved video in that season. As a moderator approves more videos in that particular season, that number increases. So there are a lot of YouTube videos on a daily basis that are added to my database or to the StarCraft 2 Vault database, but as a moderator like myself or someone else who has that ability or has reached a certain level, they will be able to go in and approve these videos, and then these numbers will increase. But if I click on, let's say, the most recent season, for now 88 videos have been moderated and approved into this queue, and so now I'm looking at all the videos in the current season that have been moderated and approved. This number will increase greatly as I get more user participation and community participation to help tag and moderate videos. So that's just kind of a basic way of how it works. I did want to show you, if I go back, let's just go back to the home page. I wanted to show you kind of the fact that I do have language filter built into this. So if I click on the languages option, then I can see all the videos right now that have been identified for a particular language. Now, just a quick mention on this. By default, I kind of have the system assign English to each video. When a video has a different language, myself or another moderator can come in and change the language of the video to the appropriate language. Let's say, for instance, I'll go back to the home page and show you how I would change a language. I basically can select the language of the video, and set it, and then as soon as I change it here, it drops in over to the language filter page that we were just on, and anybody in that particular language can see the videos in their language. So again, this will get better as time progresses, but by default, Google doesn't specify a language in the video, and so the user, myself or a moderator or another user, can identify the video and help us tag the video, get it into the correct language. So additionally, you'll see down here that there are featured channels. So, or I should just say channels that have been pulled in. So as the sc2vault.com site goes out and connects to the YouTube API, I try to pull in different channels that I see that are related to the game. Basically, what I'm mainly looking for, I have a set of queries that I put against the YouTube API, and if the YouTube API will then return a lot of different videos. As a moderator or myself goes through those videos and approves those videos, then we have an approved channel that can then display in this set of channels. So we basically are pulling in all channels that we can find related to StarCraft 2. Now, each of these channels has a certain video count related to that and related to that particular channel. And as myself or a moderator or somebody who has the ability goes in to their dashboard, they will see a place where they can go and add more videos from a particular channel. So ideally, in the future, a lot of people who are contributing these videos to YouTube can come in, sign in, and add all of their videos that are on their YouTube channel to the system. So, so that's kind of how that works with channels. And of course, you can click on any of these videos within here and just kind of look through and watch the video or tag the video from that particular videos page. So. I got to show you the pages of videos. If I went to the current season, I showed this already, but I'll do it one more time. If I went to the current season and I clicked on the current season, wait for a minute, click on the current season, and then the current season loads, or if I clicked on any of these seasons, the season would load, and you can see that this particular page has multiple pages of videos. So there should be close to 10 videos on a page, and then we basically have created several pages of these videos. You saw there were 88 of them, so there should be roughly 88. There should be roughly 8 different pages here of videos, each with 8 or 9, each with about 10 different results on them. So on the home page, I've left this pagination, as we as developers call it. This pagination I've left out of the home page just to help the home page load fairly quickly. And what you're going to see on the home page is some of the most recent videos that have been approved with a decent amount of views for the current season. So I already mentioned the approval process. Basically, it takes 3 users in the community to vote on a particular tag before the tag gets approved. That way, it's almost like a self-moderating process for the tag, and it alleviates the burden of having to have like 1 or 2 moderators go through and make sure each and every tag is correct. Once a tag has been approved, other people are still allowed to vote on it. So if a lot of people are voting on it saying, no, it's not a correct tag, if it had incorrectly gotten approved, it can still be correctly removed from the video if necessary. Also, you probably saw it already, but there is functionality here that you can log on with your favorite social network. For now, I have 3 social networks built in. You can log in or sign up with your favorite social network. So Google+, Facebook, or Twitter should be pretty much a one-click authentication process if you're logged in on any of these platforms. With Twitter, Twitter doesn't by default provide an email, so in order to communicate and make sure that you're a valid user with Twitter, I have to ask for the email when a user signs up. Also, You've also probably noticed this as well. I've built into this, and I think this is kind of the big one of the big pieces to this. I've built into this concept of um, uh, a similar concept to how a user goes into StarCraft 2 and can level up by scoring points or get promoted in leagues by scoring points. So you'll see on the dashboard a similar but larger, um, uh, what I would call a level bar here, and you'll see a set of points up here. So as a user comes in and adds tags to a particular video, uh, the you'll see that user or your own points, your own total points increase as you're interacting with these videos. Once you hit 100% on your leveling bar, you will get promoted to the next level. I currently have 35 levels built in, just like StarCraft 2 has 35 levels. I currently have 7 leagues built in, just like StarCraft 2 has 7 leagues, from bronze all the way to grandmaster. So that's just a little bit about it. As you progress in your level placement and or your league placement, your abilities, you get more abilities on the site to be able to interact with the site and do different things. Uh, by default, almost everybody can come in and add tags to a video. As a user progresses, they will be able to confirm tags. They'll be able to do things like flagging a video and favoriting a video. It gets better. The user can eventually go and add new videos to the system. They can approve videos. They can add channels to the system. And as they have the ability to do more and more of these things, as the user has the ability to do more and more, they are able to then score more points with each action that is taken. So that's just a little bit about this, guys. I'm really excited about this project. It's been a long time coming. I've been working on it for a long time, and even had the delay with the birth of my son. If you have any questions, please reach out to me on Google Plus. I'm kind of letting that be the central place. I do have a subreddit thread on Reddit. You can find it there, I believe, under reddit.com/r/sc2vault. Otherwise, you can click the feedback tab on here, and the contact us page loads, and you can reach out to us that way. But I'm really excited to introduce this to you guys. I really want this to be a good contribution to the community because I remember when I started out that I had a hard time getting to exactly where I needed, and I want this to be an easy way for users to come in, and I also want to make sure that this is adding value, not just trying to replace something that's already out there. And I think we're going to be able to do that by, one, making it fun for the user to contribute if they want to contribute, and two, being able to add these tags to videos to make for better searching. So that's it. That's a little bit about me, guys. Glad to be part of this community, and look forward to any feedback that you might have. Thanks, guys. Talk to you soon.